nice and did her own thing for a bit, so.
She did her thing, I did my thing. It's like, Justin, we just said that.
But it's just no stress, and then you don't have to think about, you know, am I on top of this person too much? Is he sick of me? It's like, because then...
You're just honest, babe. I can't, don't touch me right now. Like, not right now, but I'm just...
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No, just in general.
We're always fighting. Justin Bieber is tired of Hailey Bieber. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber have been spotted fighting amongst each other, and that too in public. A video has surfaced on the internet that shows them in Mexico and what actually went down between the two. The video seems to have been captured on Snapchat and then posted publicly for everyone to see. Do you think Justin Bieber is finally tired of Hailey for reacting the way she did? This happened in Mexico only a couple of weeks ago. Have a look for yourself. It was clear that while Justin was enjoying the music and dancing to it, Hailey did not seem to be in the same mood. Justin clearly moved closer to Hailey while he was dancing and hinted at her to join him as well. However, Hailey seems to be mad about something as she starts speaking and walking in the opposite direction at the end. Most surprising part, however, seems to be that Justin does not seem to care. He follows Hailey for a few seconds, but after she's gone, Justin continues his dance and moves to the opposite. Unfortunately, this is not the only time Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber were seen fighting with each other. There have been plenty of other incidents which show that the relationship between Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber may have deteriorated. Have a look at Justin Bieber saying something unimaginably weird to Hailey. If you weren't so hot, I would have gotten rid of you a long time ago.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
This may have been said in fun only, but it immediately resulted in people saying that it was a little too rude, even as a joke. One user wrote, "If he acts like this in public, I can't imagine what he does privately." Since then, more videos have been making rounds on social media, which show a very troubled relationship between the couple. However, we'll get back to those later. It was also during the beginning of 2020 that Justin actually called his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez as well. It also just so happened that the topic of conversation was actually Hailey Bieber. Case of the Ex. This is what the Sun's article said in the title. Justin Bieber's back in contact with Selena Gomez and tells wife Hailey Baldwin is too obsessed with religion. It was also never confirmed by either of the three stars personally, perhaps because that would have been too embarrassing to talk about in front of the media. This also happened during the lockdown, when everyone was trapped inside their houses due to the pandemic. However, this was not all. Another video has popped up that shows Justin's mistreatment of Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber said, "That's the attitude," to Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
Right after he said, "Listen to me, woman."
Listen to me, woman.
This was only followed by a very awkward 1 to 2 minutes where the two were doing a live stream and reading comments from the fans. As soon as Hailey decides to say something, Justin interrupts her by saying that it was he whom the question was directed towards. "It's my Lyme disease." Hailey responds by saying that she too helped him with it, which is why she was speaking.
They're asking me because it's my Lyme disease. It's not your Lyme disease. Are you worried about my Lyme disease?
Well, I was helped, in every freaking day in the doctor with you for months, so...
Yeah, but...
The two laughed for a couple of seconds during the video, but it was very clear that it was getting wildly uncomfortable. Hailey Baldwin also recently had an interview with Vogue in their March issue cover story, in which she and her husband, Justin Bieber, opened up about their married life. "The thing is, marriage is very hard. That is the sentence you should lead with. It's really hard," she said. However, during the interview, it was also revealed that Hailey might have been placing unnecessary restrictions on Justin Bieber when it comes to their marriage. For starters, it was said that the two that they have restrained from having sex until they got married. Everyone knows that Justin wasn't the one that had been practicing that rule in his marriage. In his previous relationships with Selena and others, Justin had been reported to have slept with them as well. In the interview, however, he said that he regretted all that sleeping together before marriage. At that point in his life, Bieber was more than 1 year into a period of self-imposed celibacy, which he had imposed on himself to deal with his problems with sex, as he's called it. Or maybe, as Vogue's Rob Haskell put it, his addiction. He tried to use abstinence to try and feel closer to God. He doesn't ask us not to have sex for him because he wants rules and stuff, Bieber said in the interview. He's like, I'm trying to protect you from hurt and pain. I think sex can cause a lot of pain. Sometimes people have sex because they don't feel good enough, because they lack self-worth. Women do that, and guys do that. I wanted to rededicate myself to God in that way because I really felt it was better for the condition of my soul. Bieber was supposedly talking about his own journey and that he was religious now. But that didn't stop people from speculating that it was Hailey Bieber who was extraordinarily religious in this marriage. So there's an article going around about how Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber abstained from sex before they were married. But the article is loaded with really religious stuff like you get rewarded for good behavior by abstaining from sex. People were having a hard time believing that the words were coming from Justin's mouth or something he actually believed in. I believe that God blessed me with Hailey as a result. These were the words used by Justin Bieber in the interview when he was talking about good behavior. Once he received that blessing, as he calls it, he was evidently more than prepared to put the chastity in the past. Justin said that their reunion made him see how much he actually loved and missed Hailey. Robert Haskell, however, described it as finally getting to have sex. The hostility between Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey Bieber also leads his fans to want him to get back together with Selena Gomez. Selena and Justin had been in a relationship since they were 18 and 19 years of age. Both of their fans had grown up watching their favorite stars getting together, and it became a part of childhood nostalgia for them. I just wish Justin and Selena were still together, says one fan. However, this only represents an iota of the actual number of tweets that have been pushing Justin to ditch his wife and get back together with Selena Gomez. Me watching Selena and Justin together but 7 years ago. Every time Justin Bieber makes a move that hints towards the troubles in his relationship with Hailey Bieber, the fans continue to speculate about the rekindling of Justin and Selena's love bubble. Still mad that Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are not together. Similar tweets continue to resurface when Justin Bieber seemed to be unhappy with his current wife, Hailey Bieber. One user wrote about how seeing the two favorite stars was an absolute dream of any teenager. I don't care what anyone says, but Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber together is the definition of a teenage dream. These tweets only come as a result of the unusual relationship between Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. It was quite late that the two were doing another Instagram Live together, where Hailey seemed to be standing behind Justin. The two seemingly got involved in a heated exchange of words when Hailey decided to calm Justin down by putting her hands on his shoulders. Have a look at yourself. Babe, I can't. Don't touch me right now. Justin interrupted his own sentence to get his wife to remove her hands from his shoulders. The reasons were unclear, but the fans delivered a very strong response to such videos. However, people also began to feel empathetic towards Hailey Bieber for tolerating such behavior from Justin. A user wrote, "Hailey could do so much better than Justin. He acts like such a child around her. What do you all think?" This comment received 20,000 likes from the fans. With that, I'm going to bring this video to an end. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.